Hey, I'm playing Miracle of Miracles from Fiddler on the Roof, straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, and you can play along with me. And if you'll be near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. After the song, I'll do a basic tutorial together with a slow motion close-up play along you might find helpful. Here goes. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago at Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one out of a worthless lump of clay. God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me. I just love tailor-made love stories. Model Tom's-oil, the tailor. That's what that's about. Anyway, okay. Fun song. And easy. A lot of chords. What did I have? 13 chords here. Okay, that's a lot of chords. But they're not hard chords. None of them. None of these are actually hard chords, especially with the transitions. Lots of transitions, but they're easy. For example, C7 suspended fourth. Okay, that sounds like a hard chord. There it is. That's it. And it goes from there to C7. Wow. What a rough transition. C7, sus to C7. And then to F. Wow. Such a big, rough thing, right? So, this, if you're a beginner, you might have never played a song with 13 chords, go for it. If you're not interested, or you're more of a beginner than that, hey, check on the second page in the song sheet. It's for Stark Raving beginners. It's a simpler version of the same song in the same key. You could play it along with somebody playing the fuller, more complex version, and it'll work just fine. All right, what did I do with the strum? It's a little complicated, but it goes with the singing. So if you're going to sing along, or if you're going to hear the singing in your head, then you don't have to remember the strum. Just think about it. Down, down, up, down. It's wonder of wonders, right? Down, down, up, down, down. The strong is first and third down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it is. The first and third down are the emphasis. And it sounds just like that. Wonder of wonders, right? Miracles of miracles. So the only, there are 2 pauses in there, but the truth is you could do this one with no pauses and not worrying about the emphasis. You could just do this. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. That would be all right. As long as you get the emphasis on the first and the third, it'll really sound right. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. All right, I'm going to do it in slow motion in just a minute so you can follow along if you're having trouble with that. What else do I want to talk about in the translations? Okay, in the sort of bridge portion, when Moses softened Pharaoh's heart. He didn't need to soften Aaron's heart. Okay, when Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, I would say it was God, actually, that softened Pharaoh's heart, but I'm not trying to get into theology here. Moses softened Pharaoh's heart. That was a miracle. How am I doing this? All right, the C6 is easy, right? There you go. Pharaoh's heart. Some of you have trouble with the D, I know, but if you can do that, I go up and down from the B7 to E7. The truth is I'm sliding, and my index finger and my middle finger are actually staying in the same place in here. I know I'm changing my, I'm picking up my ring or I'm dropping down my ring finger. But if you want to think of them as like a pivot point, these two fingers are here and then they're here, right? Sliding back and forth. So your B7 here, and then slide. If you put your emphasis on these two spots, it'll swing up and down easily. That was a miracle when God made the waters of the Red Sea part. That was a miracle. Now leave the middle finger right where it is. 2. That's not so hard, right? That was a miracle too. Okay, now we get into the D minor 7. D minor 7 is normally, for a lot of people, a rough chord. But not after a D minor, it's not. If you can do a D minor, all you have to do is drop your pinky. That's it. You got extra time. All you have to worry about is the one finger. So, but of all God's miracles. Now all I'm doing is I'm going to leave these two down. Slide that. There's your E minor 7th. In fact, then pick this one up. There's your A7. That's how I do it. I mean, most folks probably wouldn't use your ring finger, but in this, it requires so little movement that that's the way I do it. The most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Okay, those are transitions were easier. Okay, I'm going to play the first half of the song, showing all the variations. In slow motion, focus close up on my left hand so that you can see how I do those chord transitions with my fingers in slow motion, every piece of it. And if you're having trouble with chord transitions yourself, then playing along in slow motion might be helpful for you. If you don't want to stick around for that, then don't. But hey, if you like the video, please like the video. You want lots more? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free, of course. You want lots more free downloadable ukulele song sheets? Check out our meetup page in our Dropbox. And then come play with us. That would be awesome. Okay, here we go. From the start. Slow motion. 1, 2, 3, slow motion. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago at Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. And a pause. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Yeah! See you Wednesday.